Hi, morning guys. My plan is, we had quite a bit of rain last night. Yeah, I know what you mean, Nigel. Muddy boots. My carrot frame there is cracking up. But I'm now going down there to try and weed through all of that down that section. There's quite a few people near me, so I'm... Oh, look out! Spuds come through. Need topping up. Just a burst of the water. So that'll be a job, perhaps for Thursday, to top up. Got to remember today, Tuesday. I've just been giving away a load of beans, climbing beans, and oh, sorry about this, and baby bear sunflowers. Right, so I'm getting on top, and they look like they're wilting. Right, so we're going down the end. We need a stool, pair of gloves, homemade pumpkin spicy soup, 2 over there, just give them a load of stuff and all. Right guys, chill out mode today. Very quiet up that end. I think I'll go through my shallots first. I'm trying to get through things without being interrupted, if you can understand. Got a lot of sirens going at the moment. And that was the fire brigade, that was, so that means it's either we have a dodgy roundabout up a couple of miles up the road, and it's normally somebody's pulled out and been hit. Yeah, go another one, which is not nice. A lot of people don't realise that if you're too slow when you pull out, you're in trouble. Because a lot of people don't decide to slow down for you. I'm afraid it seems to be a world where we're 100 miles an hour. Right, let's put that. That's this stick here is what I use to measure between the rows. I think, yeah, definitely fire brigade to get into it. It normally means there's been a crash, a couple of cars. See, a lot of this is just on the surface, so I can scrape it off like this. Scrape it off like this, and it's, as long as you can get the roots up to the surface. There's a potato there. Amazing, got lots of little blooming potatoes in it. Never mind. Right, I'll stop you and I'll show you when I'm finished. Right guys, that's one section done. Now I'll get this side and get this bit done. Then I'll roll the old cover off. And I'll do under there. If you look at it, some of my stuff has gone to seed. Look, all the seed in there. It's not good, is it? It's been really strange weather this year again, so we can only do what we've got to do. Could be a deal to perhaps save some seed, you know, but I've got seed over there and all. And they're cabbages. Seed up there. So, I don't know, we'll have to put some more. 1, 2, 3, they've got a good half a dozen here, or more, which have gone to seed, which will do no good. So they'll have to be pulled out, and I'll have to either do some more. Right, off we go. I've got to get my flask. I've got some homemade soup. Right, so we get started this side. Oh dear. Because I've rutilated this section, when I put my shallots in, I just have to brush the top. Anything bigger I dig out. But I brush the top and that breaks off, pulls off the roots like that one there, see? That doesn't want it, that's deep down. I get that out. And any grass, I try and get out from the roots. Look. We've got a dry day today, I'm hoping. I know we desperately needed the rain we had the other day. desperately did. But everything take a good drink of water, and the weeds seem to want to grow quicker. Quicker than anything else. I wanted to get a raw beetroot in, but I forgot it. As you can see, this is how I'm going to have to dig this out, because this is the path, but so it's hardened. I will put it in a pile. It will dry up. And then once I've got the path done, I'll get underneath, take the net over. See, I've got my shots of stony, but they could do with some more food days and water, they really could. I hope we've all had a nice Easter. A little bit disappointing end to it, wasn't it? Poor old Pope. But he did have a good life. And he also, he's to a right old age. I just got to keep my ear out from a kettle. Yeah, some of them are deeper in. Got a lot of stinging nettles in the water and in the air. Which, that I don't like stinging nettles too much. Unless you're going to try and make a stinging nettle juice. Yeah, see, some of them have really got the roots down well now. I'll spread them a bit. Yeah, I hope I've watched lots of videos. I think everybody's sort of going mad with seeds. I've got quite a lot of stuff at home which I've got to bring down. I'll throw that up there. I didn't call Tony. Tony is over here and he's got his frying pan out and he's cooking a burger and a bun, the bugger. And he make everybody hungry up here. He's doing it in the shed. He often come up here with his stuff and he do a bacon patty and all sorts. Oh, and it's driving me mad at the moment. It really is. Doesn't take long to get through, guys, really don't. It's just getting them out with the boots, some of these. Right, I'll stop you now because I don't really want to just be in a blooming mega long one with me just weeding. I've got some soup which I'm trying to have and all at the same time. Right guys, cauliflowers. As you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 in this lot which are blown. They'll have to come out. I'll stick some more in at home, but I put my Christmas cauliflower in the end of May. My Triumphant and my Clapton, I believe. So what I'll do is I'll come down this way. What I'll do is I'll bag up now and I'll weed through that lot at the same time and do both sides. Then I've got them there, which should be graham cabbages, and I've got 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 in there was gone to seed. So, and you've got one down here which is dead, and if you look down next to it, ants. I just had ants in the ground there. So that's another thing ants can do with your roots. Red ants and all sorts. And mess about with it. Right. Let's get done. Guys, that's all that got done. It's very warm. I wish I'd have put my shorts on, but no, I'm been cold. Right, so I'm now going to cover this one back up. If not, the pigeons will have a fiddle out with this lot. Then I'm going to try and do the other side, but I think they're waiting for a cup of coffee. I think I'll go on that one. I'll get this covered first. Right, I'll cover it like that. Then I've got this big old rotten post. I'll stick that on the side. There we go, tighten this end. There we go, guys. That's done, that one. Then I'll go from the other side. I will look how quick it's grown the weeds. I've got 2 rows of parsnips there, and I've got should be 2 rows of swede. I have some spare swede somewhere to put in places where that hasn't taken. Here they are, down there. But this side looks blown again. 2 in here, 3. So not having a good time, are we? So I'll have to put some more seeds in at home. I think I've got some. I've got some Calabrese up the top there. I'm now going for a cuppa. Alright guys, I'm running out of time again. I've just had a cup of coffee with the guys, and I've pulled the path bits as much as I can. I'm going to have to leave them greens for today. That might have to be coming up tomorrow, but I'm going to try and get as much as I can out of this by hand around at least 1 row in 20 minutes. That's all I got. I have got some spare swede. See, the funny thing is, I'm a lover of swede. I love it. My wife didn't like it too much, unless I roast it. But apparently we're supposed to have some rain tonight. And this in here, I've got 2 or 3 of them blown. See, everybody up here push pull. I try not to if I can. I prefer to try and get out on my own, and that way if I can get the roots, I'm saving myself some jobs in the future. If you're gonna understand what I mean. I throw it on my path here behind me, and then later on I will bring my lawnmower down, and my lawnmower will chop it up, and I've got to remember to start to put it in between my rows of potatoes. I will tell you this, guys, it's got extremely warm. I wish I'd have been putting my shorts on now. The parsnips in here, there, they've just come through, so I'm going to be very careful with them. I'll have to really be done by hand. I wanted to try and get some carrots, more carrots in, not in the tub, but in the ground now. I should be able to get them in now and miss any fly. I think, if I can remember rightly. Oh, I missed a big bumblebee. Just got to get the roots out into the air, and that stops them growing back, guys. All except for that grass. Got a few bits of maytail still, not a lot. should get up here. I was fairly early this morning for me, guys. We don't do early mornings me and the old girl, but yes, just parsnips come through well actually. On that row anyhow. Potato, and a lot of these potatoes are the ones, like little ones, which were either chopped up when I was digging the spuds up down here. See, that's another benefit if you've got tubs. You're not leaving any potatoes back in the ground. And also, if you weed, keep weeding around them. It helps out the plants what you've got in the ground, because that way the weeds are not taking the nutrients out of the soil. I'm never going to get this bit done. I'll get as much as I can done today, and then I'm going to have to go. I think I've got to buy a new battery for my blooming van. I think I've sold a duffer. As long as you can get them roots into the air. They dry, and that's it. Different with grass though, isn't it? Amazing the weeds though, it really is. Oh. But this one is a bit of a bugger, because this one put so many roots out. It's this. That's the roots spread everywhere. Right, I'll stop you because I think you've probably had enough now. Alright guys, I've gone through my sweet. I've got a few spare in the tub so I can fill in a few holes, but the parsnips are coming through, especially this row here. Look, there they go. That's my parsnips, so I will be able to slowly weed around them. That one's even got the seeds still stuck on it. Yeah, look at this, black weed. But this one is a bit slower. And I think the sweet and tender, the true and tender. Oh, so that's the job. Right, I've got two. I've got another one there to pull out. See it blown. Giving them to the chickens. Right. Leek's coming along nice. I'll have an early harvest of them. And hopefully I've taken some of the leaves off, which had a bit of rust on. Got a bit of rust on this end here, but I will try and keep on top of it. Take the leaves off with rust on, try and keep on top of it. As you can see, my spuds are now coming through in the tub, so that means it's time to top them up. We're supposed to have some more rain tonight, which could be nice, but I'm going to have to put some of these tender stuff in my greenhouse here. Right, yeah, these are climbing French beans. These are teddy bear sunflowers. Leeks. That's a blueberry bush. Hopefully that'll keep going. I've got some spare teddy bears, but they're going to be for somebody else up here. The strawberries got flowers on, a little bit way ahead, but we will crack along. So guys, as you can understand, I've got things going quite good at the moment. Let's put this in a position. I've just got to try and keep on top of ants in here. I will put this tray. I've got some spares of these somewhere, I think. They're going to be given back to me later. Enough there now. Oh, it's a bit warm in here. It's a bit warm. Right. So that's me done for. Let's see what the time is. I passed. Yeah, speed. It's sorry about the speed. It's me done for the day. I'm going to have to start putting some trays in which I can put the water in. Right. Yeah, I'm pleased with the potatoes coming through. That one there is struggling big time. You never know what it is nowadays. Yeah, they start to come through there and all. I'm just pulling up there for some reason. Perhaps want me to move about. Right, I better put some water in there, let it dry. I'll fill the tray up. Yeah, I'm going to have to crack on. I think I'm going to have to put some more greens in, a few more greens. What have I got in here? I think these are sprouting properly. Look, they're ready to go out, could be covered. So, oh no, they're green magic, so they're what do you call it? Calabrese. Nice big green headed ones. Good. Got a touch of rust coming on my garlic. Well, I'm not going to worry about that. It looks actually very, very good. Onions here are coming along good, but if you remembered, I weeded them only a little while ago and I weeded it back. So we're now going to I'll pack up. I'll show you what I've got on going from. I'm now going. Oh, hello, white cabbage butterfly already. Good job I covered that back up. Sorry about all this jiffing away. Because when I run out of time, that's it. Pack up time. Get going. It's nice to watch everybody else's videos. There's a lot cracking along up there at the moment now. Now we're coming into the busy time. So all of you, stay safe, be happy, and don't watch the news. Bye. Rightio guys, there's a golden courgette, you know, yellow, which is nice to make a difference. Your green and your yellow. I like to fry or roast them. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to put them on into these. I've got some fresh compost here. Where's my divot? Here we go. Right, pull it out. Get it out. Hopefully the roots are nice and good. Oh, look at them. Now I tend not to dip courgettes in. I think they've got a bit more of a delicate body on them, you know, stem. I'll go in just a little bit, but I will try and force them in well, so they're well supported. Right guys, so that's that done. That's what I'm going to do. So I've got 6 of them here. And I look like I've got probably about 12 of each, but I will give them away. So that's the only clip I'm really going to show you. I've got these trays here which I use for the tomatoes in here, but they're going to have to go down the allotment for a little while I start to store some stuff, you know. They need to go one up. Right, there we go guys. Right, so I've potted on a load of red peppers. I've potted on a load of golden courgettes, which are looking yellow. I'm now going to, because I've had a I don't know if somebody's even winding me up, or I've had a lapse in memory, and I must have put myself some swede seeds in pots like that, and I've planted them out thinking they were cabbages and collies. They're the ones that I've removed today from the allotment, so I'm now going to do some more greyhound cabbages and some more igloo cauliflowers, but I'm going to just put a few in each tray, put the lid on, put the bottom on. The compost is really damp anyhow. I keep mine in a bag outside. That picks up moisture and dampness, and so when you come to use it, you don't really have to water it at all. Right, so that's what I'm going to do to try and get some more going. So I will tell you that 2020 these were. Where have I got them from? 2020, so I thought, well, I'll use them. We'll see what happens. Right, they're in there. I just sprinkle a little bit over the top. To be quite honest, I've put so many in. If they germinate, they germinate. If they don't, they don't. Can't be worried no more. Seems to be certain times, it seems to be a little bit more hit and miss on certain things nowadays. But that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into bottom. As I say, the compost is very moist. It really is. I'll just put this in the side until I find a tag for it. And then I've got a lid which will go on there, and I will stick it up here, and that's done. There you go, guys. Now I've just done the igloo cauliflower, packed 2018, sold by 2020, so a bit 5 years out. So I'll either work or don't do it, you know. We see. I've had lots of seeds, and they've some of them I managed to come through better than the new ones, you know what I mean. Right, that's it. They will now be going into bottom tray, and we've got a little, if I can get it, come on, top one. That'll go in there like that. I'll put the packet on the top, I'll get a label printed off. Got a backache, guys, got a backache. Right, so that's it. Bye. Rightio, guys, as you can see, them leaves over there are going yellow, so they need potting on into bigger pots. So, pardon? And tulips are massive. Right, this lot is all going to slowly go down to the allotment, but yeah, they're definitely going to need potting on. So I'll do a little bit later on. I'll show you when I start. Cucumbers have come through good, getting the second lot of leaves on. I've got Burpless, I've got Marketmore. Is it Marketmore? Moneymaker. I've got lemon cucumbers, and it should be a, what do you call it, bloody thing, Moneymaker, and I've got a Burpless somewhere, probably there. Moneymaker, plenty of Moneymakers, Burpless there and all. Some things need putting on. They're not liking it in there, so I'll put this up here for now, so I can get a bit more light on turn. Yes, got the tray so I can water from bottom underneath, because watering on top is sending everything green. Lettuce is there. Tomatoes are outside in the sun for a little while, but if you can look at the sky, we're going for some rain. And look at the dog. She's eating grass. She's waiting for the dogs next door to come out. Right, all of you, stay safe. Bye for now. Bye.